Hello, students. So, this session was very required. Okay, the students right now they're in a condition or in a phase where they are very much tensed about a lot of stuff. So, we wanted to have an honest talk to all the students who are working hard and who want to prepare and do good honestly for the KCT. Now, whatever way, whatever resources you are using to prepare, this is to all of you. Maybe you're using an offline class, maybe you're using an online class. If you're watching this video is all about doing this stuff effectively and honestly so that you can get to the desired result, or the most important thing, at the end of the exam. Once you have given the exam, you don't have a regret that I haven't prepared or I haven't given my 100%. Results, that is not in our hands. Efforts, definitely yes. And honest efforts are the most important thing. Now, a lot of students, instead of focusing on the correct thing, they start focusing on the wrong things. They start overthinking different problems. So I've taken down all the problems from the students from the WhatsApp group which we have made, and whatever their doubts were. In detail, we're trying to do a in-depth analysis and to remove all those doubts after this session. So do understand this, do watch the video till the end. If you're preparing for any exam, maybe NEET, maybe KCT, maybe any other upcoming exam, and still you're feeling anxious, you're feeling worried, you're feeling depressed, you're feeling too demotivated. Okay. So to all the students who have the negative thoughts, the negativity, understand and watch this video. This video is all about motivation. But basically, what is motivation and do we need that? Now, motivation, just by watching what is the trend right now, since it is an honest talk, so I'll be honest with you all. Just what is the trend right now? What we do is we go to the internet, we watch a 3 minute clip, a 5 minute clip, a 10 minute clip made by a damn good motivator. We watch it, we listen to those words, we get energized. 2 hours we study. After that, we fail. Again, same thing. Next day again, we are fully demotivated. We are depressed. All negative thoughts again done. So can we continue on a larger scale on this? No. So you have to be honest, students. You're not honest with yourself. Now, do you know why we need this motivation? Because our targets are not very clear. It is not seen. We are working hard for what we don't know. We don't realize for what we will achieve if we work hard. Because the reward, the result is not seen to our eyes. It is not visible. Okay. A dream is like which you are able to see with your eyes open also. So you're able to see, if you're able to see that you are working hard and you're getting closer and closer and closer day by day to the rank one in any other exam which you want to, you won't be ever demotivated. The whole reason behind that is you're not able to see your goal or your aim clearly. What you're seeing is just today's effort. Today was a day you worked hard, but at the end of the day, you got a bit tired. Now, what is the reason for being tired? You worked hard, but what for you worked hard? You worked hard to achieve something. What is that? What does it mean? What does it matters? And how much does it matters to you? Do I really need that rank? And if it is yes, you will never think about the efforts. You'll be more and more worried about, am I doing it correctly? And if I'm doing it correctly, how better I can be? The question will only change. Your whole approach of seeing that thing is changed. What happens is if you are in a very good company of people, or if you are in a very good surrounding with very good people, you are surrounded by them, and or if you are in a place where everybody is motivated, do you know what is the difference? The difference is everybody there is a part of solution or the solution making process. How to make this thing happen? what is the cause and how to overcome this cause. The more and more emphasis is given on how to overcome the cause rather than what is the cause. Here, as a student, we are more worried about what are the difficulties rather than what will achieve after those difficult things. If you're thinking about what I'll get, what I'll achieve, what I'll be able to secure after those hard works, okay, if I'm able to dream that, if I'm able to live in that situation, the reality that the day will come, the result day will come, and all my hard work will pay off, and I'll be able to see what I've worked for. And if I'm able to see it right now, I'll never be demotivated. So, first thing is, we're not able to realize our dream. We see it just for saying to the people, to make them happy, to make them jealous, to show off, okay, to be proud, to boost, to boast with our friends. Yeah, I want to score rank one. I want to get under 500. But do I have the courage, okay, to work like that, to score a rank one, to score a rank within 500, to score a decent rank, which you really want? Do I have the courage for that? And am I consistent on that? So when we say our words, since we all have a very bad thing of lying, the moment we have this habit of lying, what happens is we take it casually. Whatever we say today and these days, we don't stand to our words. When we say today we'll work hard for 10 hours and we'll deliver as a result, what happens is even if we worked hard for 7 hours, 6 hours, we say it's okay, it's better. It's better than yesterday. But what was my aim? To work hard for 10 hours. Have I done that? So every day, the moment you start, you what do you say, to make yourself wrong, to do, the moment you start not to stand on your own words, not to work on your own words, okay, not to deliver the promise that you are doing to yourself, basically what you're doing, you're telling that even if I'm get doing less, that is okay. The habit of saying it's okay is making us bad. It's not okay to be okay. We have to be angry that no, today's work is not done. No, my today's effort, chapters which I've thought of, which I've made a plan, is not done. So I have to do it anyway. Whether I have a headache, whether I have something else, whether I have a body ache, whatever is the reason. I'm not focused on the reason. I'm not thinking about the reason. Okay, what is it stopping me? I'm focused about how to do it. Even if I can increase by 10 minutes, I'll be more focused on that. So the whole way of approaching things has to change. First and foremost, that is a biggest mistake with all the students. They say big, big words, but at the time of the test, at the time of putting hard work, they start going back. They're not able to stand on your words. Students, so first make an honest promise to all yourself that whatever we say, we'll try to keep it up, sir. So if you're saying, sir, today I'll start, means today, whatever happens, you have to start. That there is no tomorrow. One of our greatest minds, Steve Jobs, sir, he said, start your day as if today is the last day. And you have to do everything, whatever you want to do, the best, and you want to do it in such a way because you just have these 24 hours. So you have to make it so effective. You'll be working, your mindset will be, I just have 24 hours. You won't be seeing 15 days. You'll be seeing just 24 hours. How can I cover up everything in these 24 hours? So just imagine when you start thinking about how to cover up the whole thing, which you have thought of covering in 15 days, in just 24 hours, how efficient your brain starts to be. So the brain starts thinking that I have a bigger way, I have a bigger approach. Now I have to complete everything in 24 hours. So the moment you start thinking on that, 15 days seems to be like 15 times the life you're getting it. So imagine your each day should be as if you're this is the last day and I have to work hard. I have to give whatever I've thought of today. So first and foremost, your time management should start from yesterday night. Like today, if I have to do something, yesterday I'll write it down first. What I have to do, so that my brain knows that when I'm not getting up early in the morning, it will say, "See, you have made a plan of studying for 15 hours. If you don't get up now, next 2 to 3 hours, if you sleep extra, you won't be able to make up on that. And you won't be able to deliver your promise. So that is the first thing we need to talk about. Okay. So first thing is for the time management which students wanted to know, first make a to-do list. So what do you have to do for the time management? Make a to-do list. In that to-do list, write it down whatever you want to do today, okay, a day before, and feed all this data to your brain. Okay, feed every data that today you want to do this much of studies, this much of physics you want to do, these many chapters of chemistry you want to complete, and let's say 10 questions of mock paper you want to finish. Now, once you have already told your brain that I have this much work, this much work, this much work, this much work, and I have allocated this much of time, let's say 15 hours, let's say 10 hours, let's say 8 hours. So your brain starts thinking, if I start wasting now, and he's very adamant, he will work hard for 8 hours. So if I start wasting time now, if I wake up late, I have to make it up later. So you won't be late. The moment the alarm will ring, you'll be like, okay, I have to do this much. Because the moment it is like, let's say you have set an alarm for 7. By 7, you'll be like, okay, by 7:30, I have to be ready and start studying this chapter. So your focus is what? This 7:30 starts now. Okay, 7:30 I have to start this topic. So you won't think about let let me lie down in the bed for next 4 5 minutes, because you know that whole preparation time to be ready to start, what do you say, the class, or like to sit for the uh, self study. You need half an hour to be freshen up and everything. You need half an hour, so you won't neglect one single second. You see, if I neglect now 1 second, I'll be delay in that 7:30 time. By 1 second also, I can't bear it, because I have noted, I have counted my each and every second. Just imagine your every second is like a dollar, and each dollar is costing, and you're losing that dollar. Will you lose that easily without a fight? No. So your seconds are more precious than dollars. Okay, they are worth what you can make it. So understand these words. Okay, they are very very important. So every second counts. These 15 days, if you work really hard, your each day, each seconds, each minutes, each hours can contribute to a rank which you can't imagine also. So it doesn't matter. The question is not about, okay, how to do it. Will I be able to do it? Now the second question comes is, time is very less. Definitely it is less. You have started late. There's no doubt about that. There's no denying the fact. There is nobody in the, what do you say, universe who can come and say, yeah, time is more. No. Time is less, yes. Then what to do? Start crying? Stop studying? No. Is that an option? No. Then why to think about that question only? The time is less. What we have, use that efficiently. What you have right now. Let's say you have 15 days. Mark down, count down each and every 15 days to each seconds. That I won't waste a single second. I just have 15 days. Even don't stop or don't start overthinking what to do, how to do. Start with something. Okay, let's say start with a chapter only. Make a small timetable also for that day, today only. How much I have to do? These topics I have to do. 15 one day I have to finish this much. Start with that. So what we do, we go to the YouTube, watch 1 or 2 motivational video, study for 1 hour, 2 hour, 3 hour. If motivation is like good, you study for 4 to 5 hours. After that, again, we go into the comedy section, play a game. Oh, we have studied for 4 to 5 hours. But what about the target? What you have set? Did you think about that? No. How many seconds you are wasting? Now, to all the students, what I'll say is make a count of the seconds you are wasting. That is way more important than the seconds you have. Because what you have is not important. How much you're wasting and how much you're utilizing, that is important. Even if you have 15 days, I can bet, I can give a promise that a lot of you will waste that 15 days. And just by thinking, sir, very less time is there, a lot of things to study is there, what to do, how to do, I was not able to figure out, I wasn't able to study. So, what is the most important? I have 15 days. Be happy about that. I have 15 days. So, how and how much I can do from right now? Let's say right now I'm in a position of zero. From this position to the next 15 days, where I can take myself. Even if I'm not getting to the thing which I wanted, but if I know that from today to next 15 days I'm honest, I'm able to utilize each and every seconds, and I'm able to deliver to that 15 days, the next upcoming exam I'll be doing fantastic. Because I got to know that if I'm doing studying honestly for 15 days, I can do so much. If I study honestly for a year, I can do anything. So that is most important. Second thing is, time is not given properly to all three subjects. Now that you need to understand. You need to realize which subject is how much important, how much scoring, and how fast you can go about that. Let's say I'm good in maths. How much chapters are left, how much time I can do, and how much I can score seeing the relativity of the paper, seeing the paper's hardness. Maths comes for a, what do you say, a hard paper comes for math, easy comes, how much you are able to, and what is your strong point, weak point, you have to decide. Now, but the decision should not be too long. You are sitting and deciding and deciding and deciding, and the whole day went off. Don't do like that. Make a simple decision and start working on it. If it is wrong, you'll be able to improvise. Each time, check with yourself. Okay, but since for the KCT part, you have three subjects per subject, I have given you a dedicated strategy. Watch that strategy in a very fast mode. 1.5 maybe, maybe 2. The important chapters which are above 2 markers, 3 markers, 4 markers, 5 markers, finish it off fast. Next 5 days, your target will be all important chapters from maths, physics, chemistry. In 5 to 7 days, I have to wrap it up. So, in order to finish that, what do you have to do? Understand the chapter. See, for a chapter, you don't have to go and watch the whole history and say what is the geography about the chapter. No, you don't have right now that much time. The formulas and what each formula meant. What is the understanding? Just that much. Once you know that, I'm trying to put up everything for maths and physics. By 15th, I'll be putting up everything for maths and physics for all important chapters so that you can score 45 plus to 50 in maths and physics. So if you watch that concept video plus the formula in a fast mode and write down, students, okay, very important, write down all the formulas because that is important. Instead of thinking whether I'm doing right or wrong, rewrite it down, re-revise it, check whether your formulas are on your fingertips or not. Instead of thinking bogus things, start doing this. Okay, because efforts will bring results. Thinking won't do anything. It won't do anything. Illa. Okay, so start doing that. You'll be able to see that okay, I'm able to go ahead. The moment you do one day honestly, you're able to see like 2 chapters in maths I've done, 2 in physics, 1 in chem. Next day it will be more easier for you. Let's say I've studied for 9 hours or 10 hours. So today you will be like brimming with confidence that I've studied for 9 hours and I was almost able to finish 4 to 5 chapters. Tomorrow I'll increase to 12 hours and I'll try to finish 6 chapters. See, now you are able to go with positivity because you have done today's effort. And today, each day counts. When we start making a timetable, we forget about today. We said tomorrow will start. Tomorrow never comes. So understand today how much time. Even 1 hour, 1 hour means 1 chapter. 1 hour means 10 questions. 1 hour means 20 questions, depending on your speed, your limit. Start it and start increasing it. Day by day, your everyday target is today what I am, tomorrow I have to be better. So if you start working like that, this is a fight. And until unless you don't fight, you won't win. So first thing is by thinking you can't fight. You need to fight. Okay. Second thing, worried about results. Can you do anything by worrying about results? No. Worry about your efforts. Okay. Worry about your efforts. So worry about results is the wrong thing. What do you have to do? Worry about efforts. Okay. Worry about efforts and efforts also, students. Okay. I want sincere, honest efforts. Honest plus sincere efforts. Okay. Honest plus sincere efforts. Okay. That is important. If you're studying 8 hours, if you're saying, sir, I'm studying 8 hours, that 8 hours should count. That 8 hours should be like you have given your best in those 8 hours. So if anybody asks you, okay, how you have studied for those 8 hours, you can give count of each and every second. This second I've studied this second I've done this. Okay, so that is like that. So your this worry will never come on you. Now, portions are very vast. Yes, they are vast. They are meant to be vast because it was a 1 year or a 2 year preparation. So, will I stop? Is that a solution? Will I stop? No. Then, can I give up? No. Then, start studying. What else? Portions are vast. We already know. Can anybody on this universe say that, yeah, portions are less? No. Can anybody do that? No. They are vast. They are meant for 2 years. So they have to be vast. You are targeting for 15 days. So you have to be more confident than the vast syllabus. The syllabus confidence should not be overpowering you. You should be, I'm targeting in 15 days, I'll finish in 15 days. Then, so this should not come. Now, how to finish, how to revise? Always start one step at a day. One step. Today you made a simple, let's say you are good in 3 chapters of physics, 3 chapters of maths, and 1 chapter of chemistry, or 2 chapters of chemistry, or let's say 8 chapters total you're good. You're not good with other chapters. First, finish those 8 chapters today. Forget about tomorrow. Imagine that tomorrow doesn't exist. Today is the life that is given to you. That's it. So today you work hard. Those 8 chapters have to finish. Once you have done your today's work honestly, you'll be able to see tomorrow's what you have to do. And you'll be able to see in such a way that you won't under deliver. You'll be doing best for tomorrow also. So today counts, students. Okay. Time is going fast and confidence goes down. Okay. Time will go fast or time will go slow. Does time go fast or slow by according to us? No. We started seeing time. We started noticing time. Time goes the same way every day, 24 hours before exam also. It was same thing. After a year also, after exam also, same thing. When you go to college also, same thing. When you are not in college also, you're doing a job, same thing. But what happened? What changed? You started thinking about each and every second. You started worrying about time. So now time looks that as if it is going fast. Earlier, when 2 hours passed, you used to say, chill, sir. We have time, we'll work hard later. Now you can't say that. So time started moving fast. Time is not going fast. Dear students, time is not going fast. What is going fast is days are nearing. So you have to work hard. Your worries are increasing. You're able to see, since you have not worked hard, you're able to see that your bad deeds are affecting. You have less time. Correct. So be honest first with yourself, with your parents, with your teachers. You'll be able to see good results. And stop wasting time and stop, even after time is going fast, a lot of the students are busy chatting with their girlfriends, boyfriends. They're busy chatting, what do you say, just normal texting to friends, or watching YouTube videos, something else. Somebody is watching relaxing videos. Okay. Something or the other, a lot of content is there in the market, and we are busy in that. What is my target? 15 days. Let's say I haven't done anything, still I have 15 days. So I will work on those 15 days. Correct. I have this. There is no point in crying before the 15 days. Is there any point? Let's say I have just 15 days. So is there any point what I have wasted here 1 year and something, let's say 11 months or something? Is there any point in crying on that? And due to COVID, you got more than that. Correct. Is there any point in crying on this time which is went? No, it is already gone. You can't do any change in this. What you can do change in these 15 days. So start working on what you have rather than what you have lost. Okay. Start working on what you have. Now, coming to the next part, we are anxious about exam. It's good to be anxious, to be a bit afraid about exam, but that anxiousness, that fear should be seen in your efforts. Sir, exams is coming, sir. So exams are near the door. They're outside the door. We have to work more hard. 8 hours, 10 hours, 11 hours, more dedicated. No, that is not coming. So we are very worried about exams, sir. Very scared, sir. Okay, so because of I'm so scared I didn't open the book only, sir. Whole day, sir. Is that gonna help? Ask yourself honestly. Close your eyes. Think about your parents' efforts. Even if it is so hard for them due to the COVID situations here and there, whatever. Did they say a single thing word to you? No, you stop education, you stop this, you don't do this. Still, they're providing for everything. Are they complaining? No. They're focusing on what? They're focusing on solution. So what is the answer? Focus on solution, not on problem. Not on problem. So understand, learn from your parents. Even if it is very hard these days, they don't complain, sit with you and complain. Yeah, it is very difficult in the office. It is very difficult with the shop that to get the same amount of money which we were earning and to give you the same lifestyle, same facilities. Did they complain? No. What they came and said, you study, you work hard. We are taking care of everything. So you also do the same thing. Why are you worried about the other stuff? Be worried about the solution rather than the problem. Exam is there, but are you really anxious? Are you really worried? So that should be seen in your efforts. It should be seen in your efforts. If it is not, you're really not anxious. You're really not worried. If you're really worried, if you're really fearing the paper, is your night's dream gone? Is your night's sleep gone? If you're not sleep, are you not sleeping at night? No. You're sleeping peacefully at night. How come? You're afraid of exam. You're worried about exam. So that worry is stopping you to study, which was important, which was really needed for you to be good in the exam. And it is allowing you to go to the website or YouTube to watch something or Insta or Facebook that is there. Is that going to help you anyway? No. So do things which is going to help. Even if it is 10%, start doing that. It is better than none. No. Next, a lot of students complain, sir, very hard to concentrate for long hours. How to study effectively for long hours? See, these two is very simple. When you have a day plan, okay, and you have written detailed wise that in 2 hours I have to do this much. In the next 2 hours, I have to complete one part of physics. In the next, what do you say, 1 hour, I have to complete one paper of maths. In the next 1 hour, if I have to do, what do you say, this thing of maths, if I have planned everything in a detailed manner, will it be very difficult to study effectively? No. Because we don't have a detailed plan. Why? Because we are busy being worried. We are busy being feared by exam. Okay, we are busy in stuff which is doesn't matter. What matters is how to do today's day's work properly and what to do. Have I written that everything in a detailed manner? These chapter, these many questions, these many things I have to do. Have I written that? No. I have no idea what the chapter contains also. And I'm worried how to do good in that exam, sir. I don't know how many formulas are there in that chapter. I don't know what are the concepts there in that chapter. But we are worried that chapter is very tough, sir. Have I ever tried the chapter? No, sir. But very worried, sir. Very difficult that chapter. How I know that is difficult? I haven't touched the book. I haven't opened the first page of the chapter. I haven't read the first page of the chapter. But still we are worried. It's a very difficult chapter, sir. Very difficult question comes. How will you know whether it is easy or tough? Until unless you open the chapter. So start opening books. Okay. The chapter won't come and eat you, okay, if you're not doing good, if you're not able to understand. Read it again and again. What is your target? I have to finish this chapter. So where should be your focus? Finishing the chapter. Hard or easy? Who is asking? Did you say to yourself, if it is hard, I'll leave it. If it is easy, I'll finish it? No. You said, sir, I want to finish this chapter. So your focus should be how to finish this chapter. If it is hard, increase your efforts, increase your understanding. You use a different approach. So your focus is how to finish the chapter rather than whether the chapter is hard or not. You're turning the whole discussion on the table. Correct. So think properly. That brain, what you have, use it judiciously. Where what thing you want to think. Don't focus. Don't give time on thinking rubbish things. Chapter is hard. You haven't seen one single page of the chapter. You haven't read one single page of the chapter. You're telling chapter is hard and you're worried about the chapter. So I was worried 3 days for this chapter, sir. So that is again bullshit things. If you make a proper timetable, detailed one, each day what you have to do, what time, what seconds you want to spend, you'll be able to study long hours also. The moment you're tired, don't go and start watching Insta or Facebook or something. Start to rest, sleep off, because after reading one subject for 2 hours, you'll be your brain will be a bit saturated. Half an hour you take a break, lie down, think about what you have done in the chapter. Recap the whole chapter in your brain. Okay, I've done this, that done. Because you're eating, leaving, sleeping, you're thinking about the chapter, what you have to do. Nothing else. So the moment you start living your chapters, you'll be able to do. You will be worried, not worried about what is how many days and all. You'll be worried about today's what work we have, what is there in that chapter, how to relate every chapter. Okay, so you'll be able to overcome that. Manage three subjects in less time. I already told you. Whole syllabus in 15 days doesn't matter. What is important first? I've already given a strategy. Those chapters I need to finish. I need to revise. Okay, and by 15th, I'm giving you a promise that whatever happens, every important chapters of math and physics will be there in the YouTube. So you can watch each and every, and that will be more than enough to score each and every marks from that chapters, from these chapters. And that will be more than enough for 45 to 50 marks in the math and physics sections. So 45 to 50 marks, if you're able to, 45 to 50 for maths and physics, that is, you're done with that half work, no? In these 5 days, along with me, today is 11th till 15th, I'll finish up everything of physics and maths. Important chapters. Around 11 chapters in what do you say, physics, and around what do you say, somewhere around 4 to 5 more chapters in maths. So you will be done with everything. So maths and physics start doing with me each and every. Now if I'll ask a reality check with all the students who are watching my channel, and honestly tell me if you're really working hard, okay, you're not just going through Otis and start googling what are the tips and tricks, okay, just see the options, like, okay, and just what do you say, option checking is important. We'll bring a different series on which tips and tricks works in exam and which are like just bogus, just to get the views, just to pass the time. That tricks doesn't work. Okay, they have taken 15 papers all together, like from let's say 2010 to 2020, 10 papers, something like that. And each trick they showed like this worked for 1 year, this worked for next year. You can use those 1 or 2 times in one paper. Will that 1 or 2 or 3 marks help? And which you're wasting time without studying, do good. There is nothing a substitute for hard work. So forget about what you say, wasting time here and there. Start studying. Okay. Now, so what I was telling is, whole thing I'll finish. Everybody first honest check. Everybody have you written all the short notes, and we gave you the deadline to upload on the website, and we gave you the link of the website also. Correct. Online samclasses.in. And in these 11th to 15th, I need everybody who are worried, who are what is a fearing, whose confidence is going down. Focus on putting up every your short notes on this website. Upload it. So if your focus is on writing those short notes, memorizing the formula, and uploading them on the website, okay, you won't have time to worry about all this bullshit crap. Correct. Will you have time to worry about how much time is left? You'll be like, sir, I have just have 1 hour. I have what is it, two short notes to make up. You'll be worried about these stuff. You'll be not worried about the worthless stuff. Okay. So what I'm giving you the deadline by 15th, I'll finish maths and physics. What do you do? Upload these short notes and your formula notes, formula sheets in the, and along with that the PYQ questions which I'm solving, upload them on the website. If you're able to do by tomorrow to what you say from 12th to today to 15th, each and everything of maths and physics which I've done, whatever the videos I have done till now, I've given around 40 videos for the KCT, around more of 40 I'll be producing it, like more of 20 to 30 I'll be giving it in the next 3 days. Finish them each and everything. If I can finish teaching it, making it, you can finish studying it at least. So study it, make the notes, and upload it by 15th. See, you won't be having time to worry about whether I have less time, more time. So if I can cover the everything of physics in just 3 days, along with me, you cannot cover also, no? Then there's no point in being worried. Next important part, fear. I already told, if you're working, if you're fearing about the exam, fear about how you're preparing, fear about each day how you're spending. Forget about the seeing what you say, how much rank and how much college. That is just a waste of time right now. Once you have given your exam, you have done how much marks you are expecting and what colleges to choose and all, we'll put up a video. Right now, it's not the time because you don't know how much marks you'll score. If you are giving that 8 hours or 10 minutes, sorry, that 8 minutes or 10 minutes of a video to studying and you got three extra questions, your marks can go, let's say, from 130 to 135, and that entirely can change your rank. So instead of putting that time on the bullshit videos, start focusing here. Each 10 minutes, each 10 minutes counts for like what, 5 questions, 6 questions. Each 10 minutes is like a 6 question and a 6 marker. So imagine, keep in mind, whenever you're wasting 1 10 minute, means 6 marks gone. So the moment you start thinking like this, you won't ever waste time. Now, along with the timetable, and can we cover it all? Yes, we will cover it all and we will be covering it all. Okay. And the timetable I'll give you right now after this session. How to cover all the topics in short time, already told you. A lot of negativity, the moment you start focusing on what is the things you have, negative won't be there. You won't have time to be negative. Forget about being negative and thinking about negative. You don't have time. Okay, because you'll be busy doing positive stuff. So you won't have time to be thinking, sitting idle. The moment you remove the time of being idle, you don't have time. So what time you'll think about the negative thoughts? Just imagine, simple common sense. Correct? So what is important to you? The timetable. 11th to 15th will upload all scoring topics of maths, all scoring of maths. And I've already told you the math section, it takes maximum 24 hours video will be there in the YouTube. 24 hours to 30 hours. If you give dedicatedly 1.5 day, okay, 1.5 day, that is around 24 plus 12, 36. Give it like 2 days max. If you give it 2 days properly, you can finish the whole of maths by my videos. And those are more than enough, okay, to get 45 plus what I have told you. So 2 days if you are giving students, that is more than enough to cover these 30 hours, make notes of all the PYQ, show what is a formulas and the concept, and you are done with the maths. Same way, physics will be around 30 hours. If you give these 30 hours in like 2 days, you'll be able to cover up everything of the physics. So if I can complete the whole thing in just 5 days max, and one day, fifth day, you can keep it for revision. Okay. So just imagine in 5 days if I can finish math and physics. Okay. So rest days I can revise everything. It's not like, yeah, sir, if we can do everything in just 5 days, why to study? They have given the whole year. Because right now we want to do it. We want to finish, whether it was to be finished, whether this was the way. Right now, that is the time essence. Okay. Right now, we have this much time only to finish. And then we have to revise. We have to again revise, 2 revisions, 3 revisions. Then only it will go properly in us. Once, if we do, it won't go. We'll forget because you have in a whole year you haven't studied this much. In 5 days, let's say you're studying what you say per day, 15 hours, 16 hours. So the moment you're studying that much, things will go out of brain also. So don't be disheartened. You have to revise. The more you revise, everything will come back again. So what do you have to do with me by 15th or 16th? We'll figure what you say. We'll finish off everything of math and physics. You finish it up and upload it in the website. Make it a checklist. Put it in big letters that you have to upload. Whether if you are living, you're alive. If you're what do you say, you are able to take a breath. Your work is to write each and every notes, each and every formulas, and the concept video. Watch it, solve each and every PYQ, and upload it in the website. The whole point of telling you to upload is so that you become consistent with your work, and your only focus is to cover up everything and to understand and to upload it. So your whole time will be thinking on this. So negativity, other thing, worriedness, being anxious, everything is gone. So one word, work with me. I'll give my dedicated time. I'll work hard as possible to finish up everything and to deliver you what you say by 15 to 16th. Okay. After that, I'll take revision and all that. But till 16th first, let's do this much. Finish up till, let's be honest and do our part till 16th. And again, we'll have an honest session after finishing up everything on 16th. How much we have done, how much we have not done, and how to decide for the further one. So for as of now, I think you will be dedicated, you will be honest. Do comment it on the comment section honestly that sir, we will honestly do it and we'll upload it on the website. Okay, that's all we want from you. We want each one of you to get the best rank possible. So work hard. Best of luck. Thank you.